That spill yesterday did end up playing through it in yesterday's game. But a back-to-back here, so the Nets not pushing it. Curry looking to shake Siakam, sets up Johnson, under 5 to shoot. Curry gives it back up. Johnson hits the 3. And the Nets
utilized that length so well last night. Excellent ball movement by Brooklyn out of the gate.
It's another really big game when you look at the Eastern Conference playoff standings. Toronto right now the 7, Brooklyn the 8. As Siakam has a chance for 3.
Talked about in the open, the points off turnovers, second chance points, just allowed.
Here is Seth Curry pushing it up the floor for Brooklyn. Curry will fire and in. You like that aggression from Curry. Few shooters they have healthy right now. Barnes to the left hand. Wow, that is pretty.
Give that kid credit. We talked about this a lot last night. What he continues to add to his offensive game this season has been impressive.
How about the finish from Aldridge through?
I do, and I just think there's a level of physicality of Toronto, but they don't have a lot of big size to be able to guard Aldridge.
Well, Malachi Flynn stepped in at 3-on-3 the other end. Flynn sets up Trent. Off on a 3. Back tap. Loose ball. Trent gets to it. Tied at 7. 3 minutes in. In the corner. Flynn. Whoa. Pulled the string on it. Loose ball. Birch able to beat the shot clock possession, but unable to secure it. That was a huge issue last night. Here is Mills. He got it. The Nets and Pat. Mills last 9 games shooting just 28% from 3. As Siakam cans the jump.
Players you look at, confidence being affected or things like that.
Oh, what a move. Malachi Flynn.
His quickness in transition in the open court last night.
Aldridge buries the 3. With the load he's had to carry. Brown storming in for the finish. Bruce.
Hesitation, gets downhill, nice hang. Good finish. There's an aggression to Bruce Brown that you love to see in how he's been attacking the basket.
And a much better start tonight for Brooklyn. Here's Barnes, able to use his size.
Our lineups, how many players have been in and out. And they have always showed.
As it gets it back off the turnover, Barnes. That's what we saw so much of last night. Just the second turnover thus far for Brooklyn. They had a season-high 23 last night, and Toronto scored 31 points off those turnovers. Johnson reverses it in.
Pretty moved by James Johnson staying with the play. But think about that. And they had 13 extra shots for Toronto last night. 31 points off turnovers, 29 second chance points. I mean, that's just easy offense.
Wow, no one saw Barnes cutting in, and Scotty Barnes is off to a similar start as last night. He's 4 of 4 from the floor and has 8 points. Aldridge off on a 3. Brown battling, and it's going to be off Bruce Brown, but a nice attack on the glass.
Oh, take a look at the swarm here. Quick hands getting in the passing lane, shooting the gap. Pascal Siakam in it, and then the quick get ahead. A lot of what we saw last night, a lot of what the Raptors do. This is part of what they do. And the difference last night, which is why I think we saw such a sizable deficit for Brooklyn early, is the fact that they felt so comfortable. They were loose, knocking down 3-point shots. Players that typically don't shoot that well, they were knocking down 3s. It so much just opened up because they were able to play with that big lead. And give them credit, though, they continued to keep on that pressure throughout the duration of the whole game.
Blake Griffin into the game for Brooklyn as Trent knocks down the 3. Gary Trent Jr., who has cooled off after an incredible run earlier in this season. I mean, my goodness, he had 5 straight 30-point games a little bit before the All-Star break.
He's pouring it in, but he is a guy that can shoot the 3. Great efficiency, so you gotta keep an eye on him.
Are we gonna count the bucket? They're gonna count the bucket, plus the foul, and a chance for 3 for Siakam.
He's looked like a charge to me. Take a look at Bruce getting in front. I don't know if he was turning a little bit, but let's take a look.
Looked like Siakam lowered the shoulder.
Yeah. quite have been a square, but I did like the fact that Bruce trying to stay in front.
Siakam off to a better start tonight. 8 points already for Pascal Siakam, and now the Raptors will apply some full court pressure, an 8-0 run. And Brown stepped out of bounds. Brooklyn turns it over.
This, though, is what I'll say, Rooks. You'll remember this, too, in the first half. The Raptors will cut off your space on those catches.
That one's going to go the other way. Griffin, who leads the league in charges taken, despite being in and out of the rotation, takes one there.
He is like a statue when he's got someone coming at him. He squares up.
Brown. Here's Cam Thomas. No. Brown, the offensive rebound, sets up Mills. Off the mark. And Boucher able to snare it for Toronto. Siakam. Toronto still on an 8-0 run here. Siakam nuzzles in. Easy finish. Not much Cam Thomas can do in that matchup.
Well, because he almost retreats to get some momentum and then just uses his length on the finish.
Edwards, corner three. No. That's trying to make sure that this deficit doesn't swell too much.